Last time on Metaphor ReFantazio. At the peak of the cathedral, we finally corner the necromancer Zorba. But in his defeat, he channels his Magla reserves to reanimate the slain human to destroy the capital. The battle's hard won, but in the end, the party saves the city, and now must wait until Hulkenberg's informant can turn up information regarding Luis's location. With the day of calamity averted, next thing we have to wait for is the Sanctus Church's announcement. So we got some time to kill, and I'm looking forward to this. Last episode, yeah, the dungeon, it was kicking my butt. Turns out we were severely underleveled, and I was just in general playing really bad, but you know, the benefit of doing this series is I can review my footage and see how I can improve, and yeah, I really gotta stop having Will in the back when I'm going for the synthesis attacks. I finally figured out how they function. Despite that though, we did all right. Like it wasn't too bad, but yeah, I think the flow of the game now is if they give you an archetype for a dungeon, you should probably use it. The healer was really helpful against Zorba, and the brawler was apparently really helpful against the human. So that could explain why we had such a hard time. Additionally, I just need to look at the stats because wow, the Seeker has the same level of strength as the warrior, but the Seeker has way better synthesis moves. So that's something to keep in mind. Like maybe it's my bias with the Seeker because I think he looks the coolest, but oh my gosh. Additionally, I've been having a blast just reading about all the lore in this game. Well, now I look like a liar because I didn't save, but yeah, I've read like almost all of it. I'm getting serious about this stuff, and these are kind of just like the most interesting bits of lore that I discovered. I mean, this information is here, but like if we just sat here reading it all, that'd be kind of boring for videos. But as it turns out, the humans are naturally occurring. My theory was that, you know, maybe Luis or somebody in his, you know, inner circle was artificially creating these beasts. But no, apparently they've existed for as long as anyone can remember. It's just now they're more aggro and more, you know, just prevalent. Little sign of intelligence, have the grasp of magic that no other sentient beings possess, which is really cool. Additionally, just talking about magic, Metaphor ReFantazio's take on just, you know, traditional like spells and all that stuff is different. Nobody can use magic. Well, they can. There's the royal magic and what Gallica does with, you know, the game OST, but mostly it's all these magic igniters. Like that's the more common way to go about it. And there's a monopoly on these things. The thugs that robbed us in the beginning of the game, they most likely stole this thing because they're very expensive to create, and just it's very odd that like, yeah, even in this world, magic is a commodity, and it's an expensive commodity too, which I guess, you know, when we first got here to Grand Trad, that Parapus stole one, and if you don't have the license, you know, you stole an igniter, yeah, you get executed. Of course, there is the royal magic though, but even that is tied to an igniter. So how old are these igniters? Because we can assume the royal scepters existed since the kingdom's inception, right? Which, yeah, we got some background information on, like, the kingdom itself. It's actually an assembly of 3 kingdoms, Euchronia proper, Oceania, and Montario. Sounds like Ontario. I bet that's the cold place, because every RPG needs a cold place, right? But how did the original King Hyphodeus unite the nations? Was it, like, you know, with sheer power, because he did have this all-powerful igniter, which most likely was just assembled with some strange crystals, or could it be something else? Even the flowers, bro, where is it? Yeah, the royal flower. I didn't even notice this in the original cutscene with the prince, but yeah, he was in this garden, and those were the things Luis was, like, I didn't even notice that. That's so cool. So while members of the Senate were like, who does he think he is? We should have been mad about that too. He's desecrating our friendship, our memories with the prince up there in that garden. Also makes mention here of, yeah, like the Tradia Desert is like expanding rapidly. I don't know how that happens, but yeah, the flower's just way less common now. Things suck. I also looked over all the info on the tribes. I think this is a very interesting spin on the traditional like fantasy tribes, you know, dwarves, elves. Of course, we still have elves in the form of the Rosaint, but unlike traditional Tolkien fantasy, Rosaint tribe, they're buff. They're like really strong, and it makes distinct mention of Rosaint women are stronger than most men of other tribes. All right, then. But remember when the Rosaint guy was like, he's like beefing with, I don't know what that was, beefing with Strohl while we're getting our equipment in the military. It's because they are physically just stronger than most other tribes, but they're not the dominant one. That'd be the Clamar, because the king ruler of all Euchronia, is a Clamar tribe, and that's let other Clamars think of themselves, you know, aspire for public office and stuff like that. Because I was like, oh, that's the king, but the Rosane and the Clamar, yeah, they kind of do just judge the other races. It's not great. The Elder tribe is interestingly the 9th tribe, which I could have sworn, I guess my math was wrong. Like, there were 8 in total, but maybe they've added one since the press release. They are being persecuted by the Sanctus Church because of some heretical magic. Before, like, you know, any of this started, I thought it was the sword thing, but no, we know the prince just taught us to do that, or I guess did the same, so it can't be that. The issue with the Elder tribe, is this magic, like, real, or they're just making it up because they don't like them? That's another aspect. Oh yeah, we got some confirmation of Half-Bloods, which Zorba was one, but also Maria, which I didn't notice. She is a rogue tribe, and also, I guess, this angel tribe, which we haven't been formally introduced to yet. They live pretty long, and that's why Forden of the Sanctus Church got his, like, place in power, because, yeah, they live so long, they're seen as, like, generally wise, and the, like, painting on their face, it's actually just, like, makeup. It's not hereditary, which I find to be kind of interesting. Obviously, there's cultures in our real world that do similar things, but I think they're going for, like, their own style of thing in this one. So far, I'm really impressed with the world building, but we got Peripus. They're looked down on for their being honest with their emotions? That seems like a stretch. Maybe they're not explaining it super well here, but yeah, they're looked down on, seen as hedonists? I don't know. The way they're being described, though, makes them seem like almost like dogs. I don't think they're a cat tribe at all. So sorry for you cat girl fans. They went for dogs with this one, but because they're kind of, you know, this stereotype of like the golden retriever, they're always there for you, they get taken advantage of, which is leading to them getting persecuted. The game is incredibly rich with lore, like unlike any other Atlas game I've ever played, and I'm eating this up. I love how true to form it is of the Utopia book. It's safe to say like everything is a Utopia reference in this game, even some controversial stuff, but I just wanted to talk about some of the more interesting finds I found, because just, if we just sat there and reading it all the whole time, oh god, there's Strohl. I was just about to say, it'd be kind of boring, but yeah, I think we have 9 days to like mess around with. Might as well, you know, chat up the followers, see what they're doing. Build up our royal virtues, which aren't looking so great. Oh god, we're awful, but that's how things start, of course. It's you. Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me. An interesting rumor of Grand Trad. Thought I might walk the streets to see what comes of it. If you're not too burdened, care to join me? Absolutely.
All right.
Because, you know, I kind of want that warrior class up. Let's be off. Heard tell that there are some drifters who occasionally showed up on the road here. Can't help but wonder. Maybe they're the people I've been looking for. Oh, from your, you know, your town or whatever? Who else could he mean? Grand Trad's so full of novelty. Still can't get used to all the clamor, though. Yeah, it's kind of loud. In Halia, the town where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop by comparison. There was still the bustle of friendship and commerce, but... Young Master Leon, it couldn't be! Huh? I know that voice! Whoa. Oh.
Rangi.
It's a Clamar. Oh, yeah, you know him. Is that truly you? You made it out safe.
Wow.
Oh, young Master Leon. My goodness. Look how you've grown.
Hold on.
Friend of yours?
Truth is...
He served House Helatus when our house still stood. Never imagined I'd see him again, much less here. Ragiv, this is Will. He's a friend I've recently begun traveling with. Hello. He's a bit shy. Forgive me for saying. Time has not been kind to your frame, old friend. Are you eating well? And how are the others? After the human attacked, the survivors fled to the capital. No one could make a living among the ruins in Halia, much less restore it. Most arrived here with only the clothes on their backs. Their livelihoods were destroyed and without shelter from the rain. More than a few faded away. No. Let me help. Let me find you housing. Hey, yo, how much money do we even got? I would if I had the means. All I have left of my nobility is name alone. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Your kindness is more than I could ask for, young master. I've always said you've got your heart from your parents. The only reason we're alive here today is because your parents had us evacuate to the capital.
You mean to say my parents instructed you to flee here? All the more reason that I have to help. Somehow. Yeah, but how? Well, we can't take... Like, that'd be incredibly dangerous if we took them with us. Can we build a house? Oh, but build a house in 9 days. We can do something for them, even if it's just food. You know?
Yeah.
Let's find a way to help.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely! I only wish I knew how. Who holds the authority over the area you're staying in right now?
An Ishik Marquise, Lord Hydran.
I see.
A Marquise, you say? Sounds like I'll need to pay this Lord Hydran a visit. I'll see if I can negotiate the use of some vacant homes for all of Halia's refugees to live in. Though I doubt my name alone is worth much in collateral.
Young master, please. Our woes should not be yours to shoulder.
Hardly bear the weight, old friend. That fateful day 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could. I was just a boy, lost in the panic, and I wouldn't have escaped if it were not for all of you.
Oh, definitely.
In other words, I'm only standing here today because of your swift action. Let me do what I can to give you peace in this new life.
Sure, but...
Your honor us. Still, I fear my plea may fall on deaf ears, O Lord Hydran.
Huh? Why?
Devoted as he would seem to the church, he has brushed me off before as backwater refuse.
Jeez. Nobody can catch a break here. God, the city kind of sucks, yo. Well, the more reason I should speak with him myself. If that's how he sees you. Let's go talk to him. Yeah, why not?
Strohl.
Let's go have a word.
Huh?
But, oh, you're coming too. Yeah, why not? Moving forward, be no shortage of trouble. I'd rather you not have to add my personal Come on, man. The more the merrier. That's what, like, we're thick as thieves already.
It'll be fine.
We're friends, aren't we?
You.
You. Very well.
Thanks.
Either way, it's reassuring to have you by my side. On behalf of both me and my house, you have my gratitude. Feel Strohl's deep trust in me. Heck yeah. I mean, realistically, we got the time to kill. It's not that big a burden. So reduce mag for the warrior lineage. When Strohl attacks a human-type monster, critical rating. Okay, that is definitely justified. But God, yeah, I guess when he was, you know, so upset with Maria, it hit especially close to home because he's gone through this before. That should have been obvious to me. I guess now I'm only seeing the parallel.
You have my thanks as well, Sir Will. I have no doubt the young master is in capable hands.
Whoa, whoa, I mean, you know, it's a partnership. Enough with the young master thing. You're embarrassing me. We need not stand on ceremony.
Let's head back.
Would have us lead Lord Hydran without delay. The sun is going down. Let's return for now and meet with him another day. I mean, are we going to do it while we're still in the city? So, I mean, you know, I'm not dumb. I know that we have to hit the road eventually to do our whole... Well, I'll stop myself. You might have not seen every trailer. So we can... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we can start... Can we start cooking? Yo!
We always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like I'm going to have another hectic one. If you could you lend me a hand with preparing? I'd like you to help out. Feel free to use the kitchen as you please. You have the ingredients. I can show you how to make red grass roasted bedeau. Why not? Seems like Fabienne's having a hard time. She's a lot for us. So the least we can do is return the favor.
Yo, before this, though, if we help Fabienne, our tolerance would improve. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to lock into this yet, because maybe... Oh, we can choose which one to do. Crud. Well, I do want to take care of that quest, which involves, like, cooking. This is just a tolerance boost. And this is getting us food. Hard to say what the plan is, but I want her to do both.
I wish I could teach you. But you'll need to bring your own ingredients. Everything we have at the inn is reserved for our dining services. If you want to make it, you can buy whatever you need from the market.
Oh, okay, maybe we don't have the materials? I don't think I have any red grass. Red grass is sold at the market near the Grand Cathedral. I guess I just messed that up. I had no idea. Oh, you know what? This is a blessing in disguise. It narrows it down. We will cook with Fabienne instead.
Appreciate the help. Let's get you to the kitchen, shall we?
Okay.
Hope I don't cut nothing up. Like my fingers. We finished preparing the fish, so now we just put them in the pot.
Okay. Yo, his knife work. Actually, we can't see it, but he's doing good.
The finishing touch is the addition of fruit as a secret ingredient. I forgot how to prepare it. What should we do?
Hide it under the plate? Grate it and simmer? Well, if it's a secret, we don't want anyone to know, you know, goddamn watermelon in there, so.
In that case.
Yeah. Let's let everything cook in the same pot with the fish. Interesting. Definitely soak up the fruit flavor. We simmer everything together. And it keeps everything secretive.
Is that the play, though? Uh-oh. It's giving us an ellipses.
The dish draws you in with the aroma of fresh fruit. Let's serve it to the customer.
I knew it!
Did we get Yoda?
The customer wolfed down the whole plate.
You're surprisingly good this, Will. Aw, shucks.
It's like I did a good job helping out. Felt my tolerance improved.
Heck yeah. So, these are, at least as far as I understand, yeah, just the qualities of a good king. And right now we're inflexible and vapid. Whoopsies. Can't exactly give any input on which we should prioritize, but I guess the game lets you talk to Gallica for some info. Alright, someone wanted to hear more about the honeybee. Should visit the young man on the street. Oh.
The age of a new king draws nearer.
I guess that completed the quest for us. I thought I had to cook the food. Dang, bro, my memory go. What can I say? I spent so much time in the memorandum. Forgot about everything else.
Evidently.
Group of courses was discovered in the Tradia Desert. Travelers aiming for the royal capital, it seems.
You're right.
There's certainly a lot of monsters out there.
We know that. How tragic for them. To meet their end so close to their destination.
Yes.
Seems to be a pack leader in the group of monsters. Might the recruitment center have some info on it?
Wow. It's like, please go to the recruitment center. Oh, hey. What are you doing here?
Worrying about won't solve anything. I can't stop thinking of Grius. Every time I see Maria's room or Fabienne's face, just can't shake the gill.
It'll pass with time. Is that even a good thing to say? But, you know, you're not alone.
I'm gonna admit, I'm relieved to hear you say that. Only bedside him a short time, but risked our lives together. What we learned was invaluable. And in that risk, we still became our ally. Still took us under his wing. Perhaps I saw something in my late father in him. He was a man who put family first and country a close second. That they looked nothing alike. Still, I mustn't dwell on it. Greece would want us to focus on what's ahead. And we'll be right. So the game just like, yeah, acknowledges. We weren't together a long time, but golly, I do miss him. Is this the... Oh yeah, they have a thing for us, but I'm curious about you.
Hey.
Knowledgeable man.
If I may ask, just one thing. Are you going to the Cathedral?
Why?
Not necessarily.
Who told you that? Calm yourself. No need to be so wary. I won't say a word about it so anyone else. On the contrary, I'd like to help you.
Oh, okay.
I got intel on the monsters in the Grand Cathedral.
Could always use some info. Why does this guy sound like a Beatles? Like one of the Beatles.
I'm Ringo, that's why. So I'm an informant. I sell info.
The whole instrument thing didn't really work out. Any interest in paying for knowledge? Well, that would have been helpful to learn. I'm curious if this would have told us, like, the elemental affinities of the enemies before we went in there. Crud. Well, it's not really worth much now. Let me see. Oh, it's like nothing. According to the report, it says it's teeming with monsters. You know, I'm just going to buy it just for toots. Why not? Oh my god, we're rolling in money. What? What did that happen? I assume the work of that man, the necromancer. Oh yeah, buddy, way ahead of you. Heard they're weak to light and physical blows. Ah, dumb. So it is like I thought. If you just... Oh god, I feel so dumb. I also heard about a moving statue. Couldn't tell you why. There's a statue in there that come to life. Apparently immune to swords. Does it make mention of those things that gave us such a problem? I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's, you know, how you know which archetypes to bring in. It doesn't tell you exactly what's weak to what, so... But it's good to know it's not completely random. That is sick. I did notice there isn't actually a bestiary in this game, which I feel like is a missed opportunity, because the models that we do have are really nice.
Can't see a single good option here.
What? I cannot buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs. Medicine? Is it that expensive? It is. Or to put it more accurately, costs more than a Mustar in the city's capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for this world if I can't get my hands on the medicine. My heart aches to see her so racked by
Is this a grift? What if I buy it for you?
You there?
What? Don't be ridiculous. We Mustari are treated poorly. People here hate the Elder even more. Heard that Elder are anathema to the Sanctus, the
The medicine can be purchased at the church, but I doubt they do business with you. Well, we can't get scammed if we buy the thing for him. You know, he's not asking for money. He actually just wants the medicine. So I don't think this is like a grift. What medicine is it? Maybe we can work something out. You know, I can wear a mustache.
Well, it's a respiratory medicine called the breath of fresh air at the church.
Hesitant to get my hopes up. I should somehow obtain it. Bring it to me.
If so,
Is this another quest? I think they'll sell us? Oh yeah, it totally is. Okay, I didn't actually know the icon for that. Oh, we need one oh, that gives us a tolerance. Okay, I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. I'm gonna be the most tolerant of all. It's not a competition. God. But I do like how the quests are just steering us in the right location. I dig it. I dig it a lot. Have you perhaps helped out the honeybee? Oh yeah, dude. I was cooking. Literally.
I see. So it's all the preparation. If I'm hearing you right, sounds as though Miss Fabienne is rather particular about the ingredients. This red grass you mentioned. Not just anyone can get their hands on it, can they? No, she's no ordinary innkeeper. As I believe I mentioned, the place I work serves high-class clientele, and the head chef, not to mention the customers, put too much emphasis on tribe. Just being a Nidia, get a cold shoulder from the Clamar and Rogue nobles in particular. To be expected in society as it stands. The head chef doesn't want anyone like that to even see us holding a knife. Probably why he sticks to us with all the busy work and chores. Okay. Suppose I should be grateful I have a job at all, honest. So there are a lot of days when I question why I'm putting up with any of this. So I just wanted confirmation of a simple fact I think I've already known to be true. That the skill of a chef has nothing to do with one's tribe. Hearing from the hushed honeybee has renewed my inspiration to keep cooking. Don't know where it'll take me. I'm ready to throw myself in the proverbial frying pan. Hey, you got some poet going on, all right. And of course, need to thank you for properly what you've done. Here's a token of my gratitude. Ooh, that chime.
mission
I dig it.
accomplished.
Gosh. Okay, that's the wisdom increase? Is it? Isn't that what the other lady needed? To take us on? I don't remember. Oh, that's a big wisdom increase. Okay, so we can get that to 2. Then maybe.
Better or worse, we learned a lot about this country's attitude toward different tribes. Who knew prejudice could even extend to cooking? It's heartening to know people are working to make it better. So we gotta keep up our own fight too. There's a nice view, and it's important to stop and smell the roses, you know.
Did this give... What did this give? Oh, it did give wisdom. Okay, so I'm gonna,
Okay.
spend our time here checking out the town, I guess. Wow. The view I've been staring at the whole game. Takes me like 10 tries to do my intro. Just being honest about it. Hello, everyone. Hello. So you get used to it.
Streets are packed. At least it's not a huge crowd as the royal funeral had. Sure, a bunch of nobles on the main street and around the Grand Cathedral. I see some Clamar, Rogue, and even Euchronia.
Is that the angel ones? Maybe.
But if you head to the back streets, see more Peripus. Guess that's what a class divide looks like. Then there's you, the only Elder in town. It's crazy how people will say the most vile things right to your face.
I don't get it to me. I mean, realistically, he's probably been dealing with his whole life. Not that he should get used to it, but it's just like, yeah, at some point, unfortunately, just get used to it.
Listen. Doesn't really bother me. It's very strong of you. If anything gets under your skin, make sure you speak up. Let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
Gallica is so freaking emotionally intelligent. Gosh, how long have they known each other? They're pretty tight.
Personally, I don't see much difference among the tribes. But I bet a lot of people would disagree with me there.
Gaze in the streets, the capital of Gallica, made me feel like a broad of my wisdom. Okay. That really should have been a... Oh, did we get it? Did we get it? Yo, I am informed.
'Tis one of the virtues the ruler must possess, if thou aspire to true sovereignty. Fill thyself with the knowledge to discern truth from falsehood. A conqueror needs the precise kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed.
Who said we were conquering anybody? What the dog? Okay, mysterious voice.
Gallica and I headed home while discussing the people and stores we passed along the way.
She's like our BFF, bro. Well, I guess Strohl is too. But what about Hulky? Guess we can hit her up tomorrow. What are you guys doing?
Fabienne doesn't show it.
But I bet she's just as rough. Her Maria isn't coming out of her room. Hope that two will be able to keep it together. What do you mean rough? She just like, you know, like tougher than she looks? Is that what you're getting at?
Can't get through a single day without a drink.
We've all been dealt a crap hand in life, haven't we? The parts of town they can't shut about Louis or the king. Let me ask you. You know, a proper upstanding bloke takes the crown.
Is that gonna fill my empty pockets? No way. I say. People all got their ideas about how their country ought to be like. End of the day, they'll never remember outcasts like us. Jeez. So hopeless. I mean, can you blame him, though? That is his world.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. What am I doing? I can't even do this yet. Oh, yeah, I didn't buy the thing. Dumb. Well, I guess we'll just cook again.
Big help.
It's not like I can do anything else.
Okay. The next thing we need to prepare is the cockatoo woolly cloud omelet. What the? Eggs in the dish are supposed to have a fluffy look and texture. How do we do that?
I'm not a good cook at all. But if you want, like, fluffy scrambled eggs, do you burn them? I don't know. This is not how I do it at all. I guess you should just do it at a low heat. Yeah, because that way they're a little, runny, I guess.
Try this.
Possibly.
We let the residual heat slowly finish the eggs. Gotcha. Time to get started. Oh, yeah, like a finishing touch. Makes sense. So isn't that like a scientific thing? Like there's carryover heat? Yeah, it still keeps cooking while it's on the plate. Technique using low heat allowed the eggs to develop a soft and airy texture. Serve it to the customer. Are we in? Are we in? You're surprisingly good at this, Will. Oh my gosh. Can you make me some? I don't eat a lot. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if we ranked that. Oh, I guess we didn't. Lesson learned, though. Oh my gosh, this is flying by. I really like this flow. But now that we are level 2 wisdom, maybe we should hit up the igniter lady again. I'll be honest, it's gonna happen. I can't help myself. By the way, have you had a request that's due soon?
Wait, do I? Oh crud. Strohl? Wait, what? Oh, we're hearing the voices. I can't forget about that guy's medicine. But I guess Strohl's like able to be talked to again. Decisions. Oh my god, this has 1 day left. Did I screw up? No. Oh no, it has 2. Okay. That's our next priority then. Sorry, Strohl. I think you understand, given how nice he is to Maria. It's been a minute since we've been over here. Oh yeah, we gotta hit up this thing and get our mag. Just come to think of it. Goodness, I must have like a ton of that left over. What business you have?
I'm here to collect.
Sure.
Wait, am I not supposed to do that?
We were just curious about the rock. Can we just take a look and then be on our way?
Fine.
Isn't that?
So it seems the bigger the cannon's face on the rock. We've been over this. First is Forden, second's Louis. The support they've earned is kind of overwhelming. Even after a human rampage in front of the Grand Cathedral, Louis' following is strong as ever. If anything, he's more popular? Just goes to show how dissatisfied people are under the previous king. Louis could very well end up being king.
But
No, we gotta stop that from happening, at least. Forden's going to be making a move too.
Yo, can I get my bag? All right, thanks. So the rocks, they just, I don't know, they're here. We get some stuff for them. Let's do some chores, spend our mag, but also sell some stuff. Lord knows I have 15 billion. Oh my god. How many wolf pellets did I have? Now we have some bargaining power to get this grass. You got me? What? I can't sell to you? Dang it, bro. I guess we can't cook that dish yet. In that case, our main prio is doing the stuff for the church.
One breath of fresh air, please.
Breath of fresh air, you say? We typically only make the particular remedy available to those who have accepted the light of sanctism. But let it be known that we practice generosity. By special exception for an elder, you may demonstrate your sincerity by purchasing it for 500 reeve.
Oh, really? For an elder? You're raising the price because of his tribe?
Surely you would not expect your vulgar tribe to stand as equals among the blessed. Our teachings forbid it. Thus I ask you to demonstrate your sincerity. What kind of organized religion would hate on a specific race? This is so unrealistic. This is sarcasm, by the way, just so we're clear. Bear in mind, to even sell, that is to give them to you, is taboo. I'd appreciate a show of gratitude more than words of protest. Now, how may I assist? You may nailed up, but you understand the something of sanctism. You carry armaments with hidden potential. I can purify them. Oh, because our wisdom is high enough. Okay. I wasn't totally sure what the stat was. How much does this take up? Oh, dumb. That's a lot. So it takes up a blessed water and one of the... I mean, that is like our best weapon right now. Let's power it up. Oh my god, it gets 33 extra attack? That's crazy. That sounded like sarcasm. Oh god. And it gets a fire affinity? I'm doing it. YOLO.
But yeah, also, yeah, we're here to save that guy's daughter. Yeah, can't forget the main goal. Hey.
You there?
My dear fellow, is that a breath of fresh air?
You got it.
Thank you.
Oh, praise be! I give you the deepest of thanks. With this, my daughter can be cured. I apologize for having so little faith in you. People have been quite anxious since the incident at the Grand Cathedral, so the prices on everything have been increased.
Oh, dang, I thought there was a sale going on. Am I just stupid?
Whoops. On top of that, the discrimination against the Mustari and other minor tribes have been worsened. Hardly any shops will serve me. But I digress. Allow me to return the favor.
No.
Hardly seems worthy of praise you something as simple as purchasing medicine.
Yeah, he's in a tough spot.
What's wrong with this problem exists with the country in the first place?
You there?
What you did means the world to me. Thank you truly for saving my daughter's life. Please, you must take this as a token of my gratitude.
No sweat. Man, it was 500 reeve. It's a shame that, yeah, you couldn't raise any. Oh, wait, a rusted accessory, but.
All right.
Yeah, this is just breaking my heart. I mean, that's the point. That's like, it's most make us upset. But God, I don't know. Can we really fix all the problems in such a short amount of time? I have my doubts that like the game will even be able to accomplish that.
I'm sorry, but what does it do? It's rusty.
I've heard you can have it appraised at a shop. Anywhere will do. Afraid I don't know more about it. None of those places would serve me.
Wait.
Crying out loud, they won't even let you shop. Thanks, though. Should get this looked at.
I know.
Excuse me, but I must now administer the medicine to my daughter. Thank you again.
Got an entry on the Mustari people, I think? Possibly. Yeah, let's check this out. For the most part, this is the Third Eye tribe, and apparently this Third Eye over there can sense and like see Magla, which I don't know about you. I've been seeing tons of Magla, but I guess that's because we are the person viewing this, right? But in universe, it's essentially invisible. And they don't necessarily believe in sanctism, so they're seen as pagans. Seeing as the game gave it to us though, let's try and get this appraised. Oh my gosh, we have tons of these things. Well, it feels silly not to do this one first. What we got? Oh, dang, that is good. Whoa. Okay, that's an upgrade. Pure white robes. Oh, that's a big upgrade. I'm a loot goblin. What can I say? Like, ooh, plus 2 magic. I need it. As far as I can tell, the only quest we still have that's like, you know, notable is with the Igniter lady, whose name escapes me, but you know, that can wait. Strohl,
Yeah.
I want to see how this storyline continues. If you don't mind. Oh, maybe we don't have the stats for it. Rumors say he's clever, not in a good way. I'm lost about how to approach. Maybe I can know.
Thanks a bunch.
Just having you by my side would be assuring. He's a devout sanctist, so we should look for him near the Grand Cathedral. Okay. This one's just continuing without any stat checks. Maybe I just do have the stat check and doesn't tell us. I was told Lord Hydran comes here often. Makes sense. Right on cue. Oh. Hey. How you doing? If I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Strohl, are you not? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydran. But how do you know me? Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard at least rumors of Halia's tragedy. Perhaps you've come to reflect and pray?
No.
Not exactly. I came to see you. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but I'll right to the chase.
Truth is,
I've come to beg the use of some of the vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Halia reside here, sleeping on the streets, without roofs over their head. They barely scrape by, and so I implore you, consider offering your support to these fine people.
no.
Are you implying I should do this as some manner of charity? Am I to be compensated in some way? Or you would petition me on their behalf to begin with. It's not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear?
What? They were attacked and forced to flee from their homes! You'd still hold them responsible for their lack of means?
Yes.
I love being evil. So fate was cruel to them. They could not rise above it, should they not hold themselves to higher standards. I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here.
God, he's a bootstrap guy. The whole origin of that saying is, oh, you can't do it. You can't pull yourself by your bootstraps. It's impossible. Hydran, you've never been down on your luck. Maybe he hasn't. Can't understand what it's like.
Besides, what of your own circumstances?
With your parents and then gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask for your aid. We're not giving up, are we?
What?
Come on. You're gonna give up, Strohl?
No.
Not at all. I'm far from done. Incidentally, don't I know your compatriot from somewhere? Oh, you've heard of me. You needn't worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. But before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people. No matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad. I'm sure I must come across rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. What? Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations. You were left to the harsh truths of royal capital, too young. It's a pity. Yet you won't help him. So he does sympathize, but you won't do anything. Then those are just hollow words.
Hang on.
How can you be so dense?
Stop.
Let's not your tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet. I love this drama. Oh my god. Don't end here, please. I need more of the story. Oh my. Okay, good. Whew.
I'm sorry.
Had me worried there for a second. I'm sorry, Rangriff. I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydran to offer assistance. It's always going to be a tall order. But he tossed it aside, calling it personal responsibility. And that I couldn't abide.
No.
Please don't apologize. That you went to such efforts is more than we could ask.
Yes.
Besides, you wouldn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should rest on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
Or House Halatis must rise again from the ruins that human wrought. Restored to the former glory, or I should hope, to greater heights still. You've been living off generosity of the noble families who respect your parents. To be brought so low couldn't have been easy for you. People only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should... Inheritance? What?
Wait.
Excuse my interruption, but did you say inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. So you were unaware of it. I suspect as much. Given our conversation the other day, your father would have kept it separate from the estate. Of this I have no doubt. I couldn't begin to say how or where. So it's out there somewhere.
Taking that into account.
That's good. Then we can get them housing. Dude! If there are any clues left, I'm sure they would all point to Halia. Well, yeah, let's just hit the road. I mean, it's bound to come up eventually.
Well then.
Sounds like an investigation's in order.
Yeah.
Perhaps, though, I doubt anything survived the fire.
Hey. So.
Regardless, I'll make the journey back home on my own. All right? I'll not burden you with a wild goose chase. Dude, let's talk about burdening. We can do this together. Come on.
No.
Besides, I want to see where you grew up. You know, all the memories? Oh, that's gonna hurt. Maybe I don't want to go. Let's do this together. I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that rubble.
Thank you.
But listen, thank you for today. I would have lost it if you hadn't been there to help me keep calm. Avoided this for too long. It's time to face the ruins of my home head on. Might I ask for your help yet again? Not sure I could take another step without you on my side. Aw, shucks. He's a good guy, but man, he's just got such a complicated life. Everyone's lives are complicated in this cruddy world. Ugh. Keeper inheritor of the warrior of virtue. Through thy shared bond, heroic embodiment slumbering within, thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Whatever you say, lady in my head. God dang, rank 3 already.
Of course I'd like you
It's
to
flying
go,
by. Sword Master? Oh, whoa, we got a much... Wait. No, we can't get that right away, right? What the heck? Oh my god, I think that's another Berserk reference. Look at the hand. Oh no, it's already off screen. Oh, I'm so giddy. I do hope you'll find the inheritance your parents left you. All they'd hoped for was that you would come into your own with a worthy house. They'd be so proud of how wise beyond your years you've become. Your father especially. You're just like him in that respect. I'm not worthy to share mention of my father. Whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray await my return.
What a guy, man. He's got so much to do, let alone help us out. Okay, so I'm not gonna cook for this third night in a row. Let's go outside and see if we can do that igniter shop. Also, see what's going on with that Swordmaster. Oh, well, we picked a night to leave the house.
Here at the magic shop, that's the only open at night, has discounts going on Idol's Day. You got time, want to stop by? I'm more familiar with the city than you, so feel free to ask.
We've been here the same amount of time. What the dump? So sassy. Anyway, I need to check out this archetype. I mean, it's kind of Strohl's thing, right? So yeah, warrior ranked. Whoa. Can we see what it looks? Oh, I thought that was a crossbow. I thought that was a berserk reference. Round slash. Okay, you get that innately. Rising slash, medium to all. Oh, so it's like more AoE focused. So maybe the prior archetypes aren't necessarily outclassed once you unlock the next stage. Because this has no single target damage. As far as I can tell. Whoa, increased basic attack by 50%. That's not bad. That'll help with mana conserving. Deals extreme damage to all foes, decrease their attack. What the dump? The future synergies get crazy. And we saw Peerless Stone Cleaver as the last action. All right. Gosh, all this rain outside. Just reminds me of, you know, Lord Hydran. Why not just let the people live? Aren't the houses vacant? I guess you, yeah, would be doing him a favor. No, you could just make him pay rent. Then they'd have to get a job. There is still a way for him to benefit. I'm sorry. Even if we do acquire, you know, whatever fortune or inheritance that Strohl has left over, doesn't fix anything. Wow, this is cozy. Hiya.
Today's Idol Day. I'm happy to offer the customary discount, but my goods are especially legal.
Oh, God. What are we getting ourselves into? Oh, she just sells... Oh, no. Whoa, what are these? Phantasm doll. Paper doll that summons shadowy projections. Oh my God, this is expensive. Able to perform 2 consecutive actions. Actions turn icon... What is this? It's not a once per use item. Reduce turn icon cost of guard command. Oh my God, these are like super accessories. Super accessory. F it, did we just get it? I mean, it is on sale. You know what? YOLO. If I recall correctly, there was something similar in Digital Devil Saga that, you know, the main character of that game, they were super strong, so you wanted that. But I don't think that's an item that just gives us strictly an extra press turn. There's no way it's that good. Oh, she's still out, even when it's raining, and out at night. Hey, what's up? Please describe the job, if you be so kind.
I put my overflowing wisdom on display. Be able to stand my ground with people as powerful as this woman.
We're in.
Well, well. I suppose you really are more than you seem. Certainly can imagine Garius would have worked with any normal child.
I'm a child? I thought I was 18.
Glad to hear it. Now to see what you're made of.
Oh. Okay.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Brigitta. I run this shop and manage trade of magic igniters. This is your first time in Grand Trad, you mentioned. Then, what do you think of magic igniters?
Well, they're pretty handy in the Zorba fight. Yeah, they make things easier.
I suppose they make some things easier?
Aha! Situationally easier, but not broadly useful, eh?
Oh, no,
We have a good grasp of it then.
Oh, you agree? What the duh?
All right, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
Well. Oh, dang, be cheeky with her.
I'm afraid that's a secret.
Are you trying to be funny?
Oh, no. I would never.
At least you're not short on nerve.
Oh, God.
Then, I have one last question.
Okay, we're still in. We're still in.
Do you believe in God?
Whoa. Everyone's faith is their own. Man, that's so Fence City. I'm gonna do that.
I shouldn't say it here.
A religion you can't talk about? At the very least, it sounds like you're not a follower of Sanctism.
It's the kind of vibe I thought this conversation was heading.
Good enough. Keep your secrets if you like.
Wait, we got turned down?
Yes. I think there's potential in you. I'd like to ask you to handle an extermination mission. You're fit for the task. The fact is, our trade route for Ignitus has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds. Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
Wait, hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important? Is that even okay?
Maybe you're supposed to do this before you go to the cathedral, because, like,
I know we saved the city, but securing a trade route? What?
I'm asking you precisely because it's so important. There are reasons I'd rather not bring this to the guard.
oh, it's like underground. Oh, what are we doing?
I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. Especially with groups like them. But if Grius trusts you, then I certainly can.
How are you connected with Grius?
I hardly think that bears discussion right now.
Oh man, I thought we were friends.
What do you think? It does seem like she could use the help, but...
Yeah, she's not exactly out and open about everything.
You will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock, if that appeals.
As if I have any money left after buying that doll.
Additionally, rumor has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster nest. I'd say the potential rewards are a fair match for the risk.
Yeah, but that's your assumption, though. I want to see it in writing.
It's a strange request, but someone connected to Grius probably want to try to trick us. Doesn't seem like a bad deal between the compensation and treasure.
I hope you've no objections to the job.
Yeah, I'm doing it. We already came this far.
Understood.
Thank you. You're bound for Belega Corridor. It's only a short distance away from here.
Can we go tonight? No deadline. Okay. I need to slay Goop Taurus in Belgia Corridor. The informant in Grand Shroud usually seeing the Hushed Honeybee has more details. Okay, and increases courage. Sure, sure. Where is it? Oh.
It's here.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
think of the goodies that might be hiding inside.
If you don't have a way there, I'll lend you my carriage. Not the kind of trip you'll want to make on foot. You can leave the city through the large gate south of the central street. Don't die out there now.
Thanks. Man, I know we just did the dungeon last episode, but I'm raring to go for some more combat. Oh, that didn't eat up time. Okay, sweet. Let's go ahead and buy the intel. Ingredients for Grand Trad. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff. Ox Demon at Bella. Oh, no. The Minotaur, it's back? Oh, I need all help I can get.
Who told you about Bellega Corridor? That place may still harbor some treasure, since not many know about it. However, word has it, deep within is a grotesque Goop Taurus, a gigantic two-legged beast brandishing an axe. It's quite famous among adventurers. It hates anyone who uses staff or a mace, and it'll go berserk if it sees one. Watch out if it starts to build up strength. The next hit could kill you.
Okay, so no healer types. Gotcha. Swift pierce attacks with a spear of some sort. Okay. So maybe we should level up Hulkenberg's archetype too, since I think that's the only spear user we have.
Defending won't help you escape, but you might just be able to survive an onslaught. Finally, there's a lot of Garborns out there. Those behave more or less the same. If you want to fight them off, use swords and spears.
Oh, and it's harder than the Grand Cathedral monsters? Oh, dumb. Yo, Mr. Informant, I think we're going to have a pretty good business with each other. The secrets of the Redgrass Shop. Okay, yeah, what's going on with that? Oh my God. He's bleeding me dry.
But there's a store at the market in front of Grand Cathedral. Sells redgrass. You know, the herb that Fabienne uses. Matter of fact, redgrass originates from the region. You'll find in Fabienne's hometown. It's not that far from Grand Trad. The herb's difficult to find. For that reason, the shop owner only sells it to trusted regs. Any stranger who tries to buy it will likely get chewed. But you're no stranger, are you? You already know Fabienne. And you're also an acquaintance of Grius.
Get on the list of regulars, get the ingredients. Sick. Okay. And last but not least, ingredients of Grand Trad. Guess it's a hint how to get some new recipes. Oh no, it just tells us where all the ingredients are. Son of a gun. Man, I'm not cheap enough to save scum before visiting this guy, but it's actually a mechanic I haven't encountered it in any RPGs, to my knowledge. It's cool. Like, that's just like real life. You'd go and just hear what somebody has to say that's better suited to the area. Yo, bro, sell me. I know Grius.
You don't tell me. Are you the ones that have been hanging around the honeybee lately? One of his friends, truly? Come from the same town as Fabienne, so Grace and I met a long time ago. Met on me countless times. It's quite sad to hear of his passing, though I think that deep down I always knew that thing would happen. And like this. Anyway, I couldn't possibly turn down a friend of Grius, so how about that red grass?
Thanks, bro. Think we got everything? Let's try and cook.
Looks like you have all the right ingredients. Let's get you prepped into the kitchen, shall we? Let's see here. Red grass roast? No problem. Fabienne taught us all the ins and outs.
Oh, right.
How about we make a few tweaks to the dish?
Okay. Why not?
So that means...
Can I? Let's go big then. Some milk, some fruit peel for that citrus zest, some fish eye.
Oh, fish and milk, come on.
Gallica and I poured our hearts into the preparation. I can't put my finger on why, but the dish smells particularly repugnant.
Oh, no.
Kinda weird.
Fabienne ended up having to cook the dish herself. I'm grateful to her, but I also feel bad for giving her more work to do.
We suck. We're trash. Helping out didn't go very well. I feel my tolerance improved a little. Oh no, we're getting quizzed on how well we can cook. Hey, 2 points ain't bad. I'll take that. Only would have made one of the dish. Crud. It's kind of obvious because my first playthrough. We're probably not gonna do things optimal. If you're looking for a guide, my bad. But you know, you can only play the game for the first time once, right? I guess that, you know, the channel identity's kind of shifted over the years, but all right. Going to kill the Minotaur or whatever the crud now. I feel like that's pretty... Oh yeah, they keep telling us to go to the desert. Gosh, so much to do. So many options. I love it. The army's become negligent. Even with all that's happened, they still won't dispatch soldiers.
Since all this began, the army has lacked in manpower, and the recent turmoil has only exacerbated their troubles.
So if someone doesn't take it out, then we want casualties. Oh, if only someone would head to the recruitment center. I'm getting to it, bro. In the meantime, Hulky.
Perhaps I'll discuss with him.
I like how they just tell you straight off the bat who's available. The very start of your day. But where actually is she? Turns out she's right back where we started.
Maybe she's not a morning person. I know there's little left to do, but wait. Yet that has me more restless than anything.
That's right. Have you a moment to talk?
Lately, I felt a great pressure weighing on me. It's made it difficult to stay level-headed. Hope I might have your counsel? It must be dealt with swiftly, lest it affect my performance in battle. How can you cope with such burdens? If you were me.
Well, I guess some exercising. That is kind of the truth. When I feel aimless, it's just like, all right, we gotta go. Hop in the car. Let's RDL, you know?
Sound enough. And thus, occupied with your exertion, your mind is cleared of distraction. Then how about it? Would you train in swordplay with me?
Oh, I'd love to.
Your technique is self-taught, I presume. This seems a fine opportunity to start on your more formal training.
Oh, okay. Will you lead the way?
In that case, we shall need some training swords. To the weapon shop with us.
Oh, gosh. And we're going shopping.
They said this game had no dating.
All right.
A fine balanced weapon, no? 'Tis for training only, but you never know it from the grip and swing. 'Tis more nostalgic. I once trained the blade when I just became a royal guardswoman myself. 'Twas not long after joining that I was assigned to the prince's ritune, so I was desperate to improve. I was younger even than you are now, and notably unskilled. Each night, I would slip past our commander's watch, join a comrade of mine in the dark, and spar with him until our hands were calloused and blistered.
Certainly.
Sounds actually kind of nostalgic, yeah.
Some bouts I won, some I lost. Yet despite all the times we crossed blades, we never did see who was the better.
What was he like? Sounds like a worthy opponent. Who is this person? I'm just curious.
Well,
But yeah, worthy opponent. That's the ideal training partner.
Nothing less. It was thanks to him that I improved by leaps and bounds. We swore we'd become royal knights, worthy of the title, and rise to the heights of the order. We'd be champions.
Surely you jest.
God above! Hulkenberg! Is it truly? No way. Right on cue. Who's this? Oh, whoa. It is you. You've returned. Rodanth.
What a coincidence. I was just speaking of a comrade and rival. This is the selfsame man.
I thought he died. I'm glad to be wrong.
And what was up, pup? Hey, I'm not that young.
Nice to meet you.
The name's Will, by the way.
I say, you truly changed, Hulkenberg.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm taken aback. You indulge the company of this elder brat? You once proud member of the knighthood. Oh. So it's like that.
Why does that strike you so?
I suppose like attracts like. The dirt suits a fallen knight. What? Why? Oh, calm yourself, Hulkenberg. The commander of the Royal Knights is well within his bounds to judge your failures. Who asked? My God!
You mean yourself?
While you wandered as a vagrant, I earned both our share of honors. So I see.
And you?
Clearly, you've already given up on pulling yourself any higher. What has occupied you instead? Killing humans and saving the prince? Well, we can't say that last part.
I pursue a mission, one that far outweighs any glory found in the Order.
Oh, of course. When you couldn't save the prince, any dignity had as a royal guard was well and duly snuffed, wasn't it? Suppose you had little choice but to cling to your search for his shadow. How dare you! Choose your words with care. Yeah, she's had a rough month, buddy. Goodness. I guess knights aren't all about class. No need. I've nothing more to say. You disappoint me, Hulkenberg. What a jerk. Oh my gosh, you look so sad. What the? We're having fun. You ruined our date! My apologies. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm sorry you have an awful friend. Are you okay?
Listen.
We can talk about it.
'Tis kind to ask. I do understand his anger. 'Twas by my choice that our promised paths diverged after all.
Oh, you made a promise to him?
But we cannot afford to lose sight of our priorities. Will, let us fight onward in the name of His Royal Highness. That is the path I walk now.
Right. My God. I just could not. I would feel so embarrassed. I trained with this guy. It was such a great time. Oh, there he is. You suck, Hulkenberg. And your friend is a puppy.
He's not a pup. He's not a puripus. You...
Hulkenberg may defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness. Oh, my God. So it seems like it's kind of locked in. Yeah, she is the defender. Roll.
Pardon me.
So we should... Oh, hey, speaking of puripus. I'll beg your pardon, but how do you know that fellow who just left?
Merely an old friend.
You don't say. We'll see you around. That's random. Okay.
Let us leave our training for another time. 100 drills or 1,000 swings. 'Twill take an unsparring regiment, indeed, to purge this distraction.
Yeah, she's not. We're just worse off than we started. Maybe not. I guess Will and her are a little closer, so that's, a boon. It just sucks to think, though, that our good friends are so... Dude, that bread is moldy. Look at that. Oh, no, it's probably just burnt. But still, let's get another crack at this recipe. Imagine we'll do this a couple times. All right, Gallica, no offense. We gotta just stick to how things are done around here. They got the recipe for a reason.
Exactly.
Oh, now you say that. How'd it go? A delicious aroma wafts through the air. All right, we got it.
You did it.
We really did a good job in this one. Are you seriously some kind of master chef?
Oh, no, maybe. Did we get more points? We did. Okay. So you want to not troll. Got it. Hey! We're more open-minded now. How many days we got? It's good to know. Or it's like a nice attention to detail that on Idol's Day, everything's on sale. Wonder why that is. I guess, if you're trying to be true to Sanctism, you want to stay idle, not go out and shopping. So they take the hit on revenue. Oh, is she not available again?
Truth is,
I'm checking to see if my contacts in the guard have any threads on Louis to pursue. Vexing though it is, we've naught to do but wait for word. Why don't we take up a bounty, perhaps?
Oh, she's telling me that to do it again. Okay, today we're all out of things to do with our followers. So it's back to combat. Thank you all so much for checking out today's episode of Metaphor ReFantazio. Starting to figure out the swing of things. We learned some more about the culture and what it takes to be a king, and advance with some of our followers' ranks. So all in all, a pretty like content-heavy episode. But next time, I guess side quest and the Minotaur. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your way? My bad. As always, thanks so much. See you next time. More videos coming soon. Bye.